Welcome to the Groomer next door. You're listening to my mommy and daddy.
And now our feature presentation.
Hi, and welcome to the Groomer next door. I am your host, Chris Green. Sitting next to me is Sarah. Say hi.
Hello.
Well, we are at Purina Farms in Missouri. This is a gorgeous complex. We've been here before. We actually recorded an episode, and I think we'll just call it the lost episode. Claire's here, of course.
Want to say hi?
Yeah, hi.
Wow.
Since we forgot to introduce her during the opening, she kind of get a little upset.
Just a little bit. All right, so what's going to happen today is we are going to go around. We are going to talk to a bunch of groomers/handlers. Each one of them will have a breed specific. And well, it should be an interesting show. What do you think?
I'm hoping everything goes quite smoothly and people are willing to take a couple minutes with us and have some fun.
And as you can tell, you can hear the dogs in the background.
They're ready.
They are ready to go. We are actually, revved up and ready to go ourselves. This place is absolutely gorgeous. But before we do, obviously we have to thank our good friends at Squarespace. Squarespace.com is the host of our website. They take care of us by giving us our website. If you haven't seen our website, you're new to our show. Our website is www.thegroomernextdoor.squarespace.com. Great website. Very easy to build. These guys are here for you 24/7. They actually have won so many awards for all of their customer service, and it's so easy to actually get in contact with them. No emails, no phone calls. All you have to do is just simply send a chat right to them, and they're right there to help you. So give them a shot at squarespace.com. They are awesome. So is there anything you want to add to today's...
No, I'm just excited. I hope everybody has a good time and listen and realize that dog shows and purebred dogs have a place in this world and they are needed. And the dogs, hopefully we're going to show how the dogs actually have fun with it.
Yeah, and if the only dog show you know of is the Westminster Kennel Club, obviously there are just hundreds of shows that go on. I mean, I don't even have a number on how many shows happen a week, a week. There are a couple. I do know that last week there was a dog show in Dallas, Texas, at Purina Farms this weekend. It's a 3-day event here. I do know next week over here at Purina Farms, if you're unable to make it this weekend, next weekend they're actually going to have the agility course, which we're actually sitting on the patio overlooking the actual agility course right now. A good friend of ours, Glenda, from Peak Call, she will be participating, I think. Another good friend of ours, Jessie Queen. She is part of our obedience training episode a few back. She'll be out here as well. So if you're actually in the area of Purina Farms, you're in Missouri, just about close to Eureka, where Magic Mountain is, or Six Flags, I guess is what they call it out here. If you're out here, man, it is a lot of fun to go to, and the cost is free to come in.
It's a gorgeous facility, gorgeous place, very serene, and there's something to do.
Oh, there's so much to do. So anyways, sit back and relax and enjoy what we're bringing to you. We hope, you guys all enjoy, and we want to thank all the people who will participate in this episode, and enjoy.
At Purina Farms, you'll find barnyard animals and performing pets, as well as purebred dogs and pedigreed cats. Located on more than 300 acres of rolling hills right outside of St. Louis, Purina Farms is the place where the animals steal the show. Families will find lots of free activities at the Visitor Center, including a hayloft play area, cow milking demonstrations, tractor-drawn wagon rides, a petting arena for baby animals, and exciting daily canine performances performances of flying disc, agility, and diving dog. Just up the hill on the Purina Farms property is the Purina Event Center, a state-of-the-art indoor facility that plays host to world-class dog and cat shows year-round. Spectators are always welcome to attend for free. Every day at Purina Farms is a celebration of the amazing relationship between pets and people. Discover it all with your family today.
We are here at Purina Farms, and we are going to be introducing quite a few people. Would you mind starting off telling us who you are?
Jerry Lynn McClure and Stony Point Irish Setters.
Awesome. What got you into wanting to show purebreds and wanting to be in this atmosphere?
I think just being loving dogs for the most part, and then I loved Irish Setters from the time I was just a little kid, and I always wanted one, and then I just kind of naturally progressed to wanting to show them and got involved and have been showing dogs for over 40 years.
Awesome. Do you groom the pets too, or do you have someone else come in and help you out with that part?
I do all our grooming, and that my friend and I co-own our dogs together, and we've groomed our dogs, do all our dogs, and that I always have since we started.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful, wearing so many hats. Have any of your pets or your pups won a championship?
Oh yes, we've finished several. We've finished over 40 Irish Setters.
Wow.
And then we have shown some other breeds and bred a couple other different breeds through the years.
Well, Irish Setter seems like that's your breed.
Irish Setters is our breed, yeah. And that we won our national, and that a few years ago, and have been pretty successful.
Well, great. Thank you for your time and all your energy and effort into doing this. Without people like you, we wouldn't have such things.
Thank you very much.
So go ahead, start it.
Okay, well, again, I'm Sarah. I'm here with two amazing people with an amazing 10-month-old pup. Can you explain to me who you guys are and what breed do you show?
My name is Amy. I have German Pinschers.
I'm Byron, and I have German Pinschers also.
Okay. Now, is this your primary breed, or?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of people have a breed that they have at home, and then they're showing here. We've noticed that a few times. So it's always a main question. Okay. How long have you been showing?
I started showing dogs in 1983.
Okay.
I started showing in 2011.
Oh, wow. So you're new at this?
Yeah, reasonably, yes.
Reasonably, yeah.
What brings you guys to want to show?
It's a lot of fun. It's a chance to get out, because we also breed dogs, and so it's a nice chance to get out and show other breeders and exhibitors the type of dog that you're producing, and you hope to get each generation to be nicer than the last generation you had and improving your quality. And so it's important to be able to get out to the shows and be able to have the judges point your dogs as being quality in their mind also, and consistently.
Have you had any champions?
Yes, we have had champions.
When was the last one, or how soon?
In the past 7 years in German Pinschers, we've had over 30 champions.
Wow.
Our last one finished a few weeks ago, and we had a grand champion finish today.
Wow.
That's
Congratulations
impressive.
on that one.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time and your energy and all you guys put into this.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. So we are actually standing with Carla Husky, and you just got done with your set. I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So give us an idea of what it was like, what you went through.
Okay. Well, I was showing my miniature long-haired dachshund, and he's already a champion, but they can compete with and earn points toward what's called a grand championship. So we went out there, and I'm always a little bit nervous, a little bit of butterflies going on, but he's a really good little show dog. He's always happy, and he came through for me and got best variety, which means he is the best long-haired dachshund here today. That's what that means. And he won 3 points toward his grand championship.
How many points is he away from grand championship?
He just actually started competing for that because he finished his regular championship in the fall, and I started him this year. They have to have 25 points toward their grand championship, and in the last month he's gotten 8. He has 8 points toward it.
Well, that's not that bad.
Not a bad start.
It's not just points, but they have to win over other champions. They have to win what they call majors, which is a 3-point win or more, and it's based on the number of dogs. So the more dogs enter, the more points there is. So it was a major today, so he's gotten 2 majors this weekend. So
Wow. And now you're going to compete a little bit later in what?
it's the hound group. At AKC shows, there's 7 groups based on basically what the dogs are used for, hunting or whatever. Hounds are hunters, other than birds usually. And then they will pick a best hound first, and then that dog will go on to, with 7 others, to best in show.
Okay. Well, good luck in that. We will, of course, be there watching, recording, and best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we're back. Let me know your name.
It's Michaela Starks.
Okay, and what's your breed?
My breed is Miniature American Shepherds, and we're new. We're in the miscellaneous class this year.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
I've only been doing it for a year and a half.
Okay. Now, what drew you to this breed?
I've always loved herding breeds, and I've always loved Australian Shepherds, and so this was a mini, and they're just a little bit smaller breed, but they're just like having a big dog, only smaller.
Gotcha. And as you can tell, they're doing the interview with us as well.
I bet they're high energy.
They are very high energy. They are.
Very intelligent?
Very intelligent. As a matter of fact, the Australian Shepherd was one of the top 10 smartest breeds.
Oh, wow.
I believe that.
Yeah.
When grooming them, it's quite easy. It's not very difficult. You got to get their fun-loving part out before you can do the grooming. I would assume that would be relatively close to what you guys do.
Yep, we do. We usually take them out and run them around a little bit. They like to have a job, so whether it's herding, agility, fly ball, they also will do lure coursing, so they're pretty versatile, and so they can do a lot.
Oh, wow. Now, you showed today?
Yes, we showed today.
How'd you do?
We did very well. Our puppy over here got best of breed, and then our little puppy here got best of opposite sex.
Oh, wow.
And then we actually, each one of our dogs got first place. Our puppy there that's 9 to 10 months, he's 12. He's 9 months old. He took first, and then our female here, she took first in her class.
Wow.
So we did pretty good. Yeah.
And I mean, that's a lot. There's 7 dogs, and they almost pretty much everyone took something.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we had to grab people because we had to go in for best of breed, and we had to grab people to show the other 3 dogs.
Oh, so you had to try to find a handler.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was quite fun.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking your time and energy with us.
Sure, not
Thank
a
you.
problem.
And your name is?
Diana Cagney,
Okay.
and I show and train Australian cattle dogs. They originated from the dingo in Australia. They were bred to work wild range cattle and take them across the country to port for shipping.
Okay.
They've been breeding in the U.S. for quite a number of years. I've actually had them, been showing and training them for 30 years. They're a medium-sized dog, between 17 and 20 inches, depending on male and female. And if a good cattle dog with the right body style and the right brain, with good breeding behind them, they're really an ultimate do-everything dog. They have the body and the mind to be able to be your companion, hang around with you at the house, but then also go out and work really tough cattle, and then come back and snuggle in the bed.
Oh, wow. How did you do today?
One of ours took Select.
Okay.
She already has her Grand Championship, and she's working on her Bronze Grand.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye-bye. And we're standing next to you?
Alex Romero.
Okay. And what's your breed?
I'm actually from Affin Pictures and English Toy Spaniels.
Okay. So far today, what have you been up to?
I have been grooming dogs and showing dogs.
Okay. And how have you done so far on that?
Pretty good. We won the sporting group, and we've gotten a few placements with some other dogs.
All right. Now, of course, our listeners can't see this gorgeous dog here, but why don't you give us a description?
He's a bearded collie. He's blue and white. He has hair, mid-length hair. He is very soft.
No gnats whatsoever. They keep him very maintained, and obviously he's very happy. He wants to go and see people, and he's happy to be here.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, he's gorgeous. Now, has he actually been out there yet, or is he going to go?
He's already shown. He won the breed today, and he made the cut in the group.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been doing this?
I've personally been showing dogs since I was 5.
Oh, wow. Wow. Our daughter's 5, and she can play with dogs. That's where she's at. Wow. And do you tour around all?
Yeah, I show dogs all year round, every weekend of the year, except for maybe 2 or 3 weekends.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. I'm standing with
Rick McFarland.
All right. And your breed?
Cocker Spaniel, party colors.
Always ask that question because they can't hear you. All right. How long have you been doing this?
About 2 years.
2 years. And, of course, tell us about your pup.
Well, this is Russell. He's 6 months old. This is his first show. The first 2 days of the show, he's gone reserve winner's dog. He's an outstanding dog. I'm really excited to show him.
Now, do you groom your dog? Or
yes.
You do? Okay,
yes.
That's one thing I love to hear is from a male's perspective of grooming, because obviously you always kind of have the perception it's a female's profession.
I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun.
It really is, but I've always found it's a woman's profession, and I don't think it should be that way. That's why I want to hear from a male's perspective.
Well, that's like dog shows. Most of the handlers are female.
Very true.
And I'm, with the Cockers, I'm one of the few males that's showing right now, but I love it. It's a lot of fun.
And it shouldn't be an only male world, only female world, and that's one thing. It's even in this kind of field, it's mutual.
That's true.
So I take it you have fun, and obviously your pup is having a lot of fun.
Oh yes.
It's awesome to see it. This isn't just humans making a dog do something that it doesn't want to do.
Right.
All the dogs here look like they're looking forward to that treat. They're looking forward to having fun.
Mm-hmm.
No, they are. I mean, I'm looking at them. He's just happy, just sitting there, looking forward to the next day.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell me your name.
Jarnell Carter.
Okay. And what's your breed?
Afghan Hounds.
All right. And let me just tell everybody, he was just out there. He looked great showing.
Thank you.
Oh, boy. I was surprised. I thought you would place. I really did.
Next time.
Probably. How long have you been doing this?
10 years.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is your primary breed?
Yes.
Okay. And what drew you to this particular breed?
Afghans are the king of dogs, and I wanted something to show that was going to be very stylish, and really the Afghan is the only one that meets that requirement for me. Other dogs don't move like them.
It is true. It is true. I mean, and oh my gosh, the work you have to put into this dog.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Lots of work.
Now, how long does it normally take just to get them ready?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Wow. Oh, and of course, brushing is a key.
Yes.
Oh boy. All right. Now, where did you place in the entire day?
I won Best of Breed today with my dog. I think there were 15 other Afghans entered here, so it was not a bad entry.
No, 1 in 15 is not bad. All right. Now, do you travel around doing this all the time? Or
I was just in Dallas last weekend.
Wow. How was Dallas?
I went to a specialty show, and we placed specialty Best of Opposite.
Wow.
So that was very nice for a young dog.
Yeah. How old is he?
2.5.
Wow. That is young. All right. Now, continue to circuit, or are you done for a little bit?
We're going to do tomorrow, and then we have another dog show in 3 weeks. So we're going to take a break because we've been going to shows every weekend for about the past 2 months. So it's time to ease back a little bit.
Get a little bit of veg time in. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. All right. Well, we hope everybody has enjoyed these interviews. Thank you to everybody who participated today. There's not one interview that stands out as the best. You guys were all just phenomenal. I couldn't be more pleased to have been able to come out here. Of course, we of course are very grateful to Carla Husky for actually recording with us. That was actually quite fun.
Very much.
It was just fun to put the mic in front of her and say, please talk.
She's like, what do I say?
I mean, we do really enjoy working for the Huskies. Coming out here, supporting them when they're actually showing their dogs is, it's quite an honor to have people that you respect as much as we respect them.
Well, it's nice where we work. We're all a huge family, and families support each other, and that's why we came out here and supported her, and we just so happened to be able to do this podcast at the same time, and it was quite nice. I got a little tutorial from a lady here that has been grooming for 15 plus years and can certainly school any groomer, but I got a couple free lessons. That was really sweet of her. It was awesome. I'm taking that stuff to heart, and I'll be practicing on that, the different breeds that she told me to. And I found out I'm not charging enough. But anywho, I don't know. I had a fun time. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. My feet are barking.
Wow, no pun intended. Yeah, you said that to me when we were wandering around the exhibit. Sarah says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. My feet are barking." I'm like, I look at her and go, "Really?"
Well, I wore the most comfiest shoes I have, and still on your feet for hours still hurts. But it was a lot of fun. There were some people that
not as receptive.
Yeah, they were so focused on what they're doing, they didn't want to bother, which is fine, because this is what some people live for, and okay, sure, not a problem. Luckily, they weren't rude.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I set out to want to get a male's perspective because obviously grooming is predominantly a female profession. And, there shouldn't be sexism in any kind of workplace, and that's, not the case. But I always want to hear from a male. And luckily we had two great guys come in, and we were able to talk to them. And, it's just so great to actually see what these guys do and what you were going through, learning different techniques. It's you can never know enough.
And what's nice was kind of cool too, coming from a groomer, looking at these show groomers. I'll tell everybody up front, I'm a pet groomer. I do not do show cuts. I try to do the best quality that I possibly can. Groomers never stop learning. I don't care if they've been grooming for 2 years, 5 years, 20 years, 32 years. They're still learning. And which proved my point today, speaking to a couple other ladies and the gentleman. But it's kind of nice coming to find out that the tools that I use and the techniques I use, they use too.
Yeah.
So I'm not too far off the beaten path. And, they use the same clippers. They use the exact same brush, comb, everything. It's like, cool. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one.
Well, what's nice is to know that when you do groom a dog, that you're giving the right cut. You were praised on a couple of different things from that lady. What's nice is that you're using the same tools that they're using. You're not going inferior. You're not, cheaping out. You're really putting everything out there, and it's great to be recognized, to be told that.
And one of the newfie ladies that we just kind of ran into and talked to, she saw the picture of Zega, and she goes, "Well, that's great. It's nice to see a groomer actually put effort into keeping big dogs brushed out." I said, "Yeah, they come in to see me every 5 weeks, and to make sure that Zega does stay brushed out." She goes, "The only thing I would do is take Zega's ears shorter." I was like, huh.
It's always
I'll bring
good
that attention to the owner and see what the owners say.
And of course, everybody, jump over to the website. We're going to have some photos from today's event. I might even add some video to my YouTube channel, and we'll probably put a link. Just depends on how things work out. I can sit here all day. I mean, seriously, as we're talking right now, I'm looking over at the obstacle course, and of course, I'm looking at the little ramp where the dogs actually have the long jump into the pool. I'm just thinking, boy, I'd like to jump in the pool right now.
Well, it's such a beautiful day today, and I don't know, it's when you get us around any kind of animals, it's always a good day. It was loud, dogs were barking, but you know what? If you can't handle the bark and you're a groomer, you're in the wrong business.
Oh boy, is that true?
But the bark was the sweetest sound in my ears. Seeing, you can distinguish which bark was from who. You hear a beagle bark, you turn around, there's a beagle right there. You hear your basset hound, you hear your Yorkie yipping or a Pomeranian, and it's kind of fun. Even as you start working with dogs, you start hearing their barks, and even though each dog has a different bark, they still have the same tone and pitch and style. And it was quite nice to turn around and say, oh yeah, I was right.
Well, you see so many breeds that you're not going to typically see from a groomer's perspective.
Right.
And it's like some of them are so rare you're probably never going to have them, and it's just, oh wow.
Well, it's like when I saw the Bouvier. I've only groomed one Bouvier in my lifetime, and that was back out in California. And I gave it the breed cut looking through the my book, which I was told that was an amazing book, and I am going to continue keeping my style to that. I was kind of thinking, maybe I should get a different grooming book since grooms change or whatnot. But the lady reassured me that that book is an amazing book. It's grooming or notes from the grooming table, and the lady actually went and took a seminar with the lady that wrote the book, and I got all giddy, of course. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome! I wish I could. But that's where you got the New Age Airedale cuts, which a lot of groomers don't know what a New Age Airedale cut is. Any of you that have Airedale and want the New Age Airedale cut, please message us on Facebook or email or whatnot, and I can give you the directions on where to locate what a New Age Airedale cut is.
And if for anybody who's wondering, how do I find out more about Purina Farms? You can easily go to their website at www.purinafarms.com, and it'll give you a full list of everything that goes on here. It gives you their schedule and everything. I can't recommend this enough to people. This place is just so great. If you have kids, you're just looking for somewhere to go on a Saturday, and you're in Missouri, this is a great place to go.
It's clean, it's fresh, it's doesn't smell.
Yeah, I mean,
you can tell there's farm animals around, and
there's a
they got a big old barn. But
I have yet to see that barn.
It's nice, especially during the summer and early or late spring, where it's not too cold and everything's green again. It's quite beautiful. But we've had a good time.
I missed the green.
Yeah,
I definitely have. It's been a long time. Well, I think we're there. I have to mention, I got a Facebook message yesterday. You may have noticed a little bit of has changed on our podcast description. Somebody had, like always, we don't mention names, but got a message of a suggestion. They said, hey, I love the show. Is there any idea of possibly titling after the episode number? Is there a possibility you might actually put, maybe the topic right afterwards? And, the funny story is, yes, actually, it had crossed my mind. I was about 11 or 12 episodes in. I felt, well, I've got the description down. I think that suffices what I want. But I always wanted to actually do it, but I didn't want to go back and have to title.
They suggested it. You did it.
Yeah.
And we're always looking for suggestions. We're not perfect. We're not going to have the perfect podcast, but we can make it better for the people who are listening. And what you guys would want to hear, just give us a message.
Yeah. Send a Facebook message. Send us an email. I mean, I receive these all the time. I love this. It's, it's part of doing something like this. We have great people we're talking to, whether it's in Brazil or Finland,
right,
or Canada, or what
we are growing
we
internationally.
Are,
That's pretty awesome.
UK, and even was great is speaking with people that are right in Rolla and St. James. So send messages. Don't feel like you can't comment, because we'd love to hear this stuff, because all we can do is improve. And, thank you all. We've banged out over 4,000 views. We're 4,200 and some odd. I think we're closing in on 43 already. It's just amazing. Pass this on. Let people know.
Especially since we didn't exactly expect this to be a big thing. This is just something we wanted to do. If people wanted to listen, they wanted to listen. But now it's like, wow, we actually got people listening and responding. And
we're the only one that's doing it. I mean, Cesar Milan probably has something somewhere, but he's got a TV show, so it's going to be a little bit different. We're real.
Everyone's got to start out somewhere.
And we're real. We're real. We do this all the time. So, I guess, thank you guys for listening. Thank you everyone today at Purina Farms. You were all great. Congratulations to Carla and Keith Husky. They did really well today. That's definitely always a happy moment. And for everybody that we talked to, congratulations on all your success today. Good luck in the future with all your shows. Anything else?
I think I'm good. I think it's time to go home and make some dinner.
I think it is time to go home and have some dinner. All right. Well, Claire, you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Well, there's Claire. All right, folks. Well, I'm Chris Green. Love you, folks. I'm Chris Green. Have a puptastic week.
And I'm Sarah Green. Make sure everybody knows life is short. Play with your pet.
Bye, everybody.
And I'm Claire Green, and I play with pets.
I'm Claire Green, and I play with pets. All right, bye.
Okay, gotta go in my bedtime.